March 2020, as the world shut its doors and streets emptied, something extraordinary happened behind closed doors. While most people focused on the pandemic, the US Federal Reserve quietly opened a massive invisible pipeline of money to 14 foreign central banks. There was no congressional vote, no heated public debate, just trillions of dollars moving silently across borders. This operation used a tool called currency swap lines, a term most people have never heard. Yet these swap lines might be the most powerful financial instrument on the planet, shaping the fate of global economies without ever making headlines. Today, let's pull back the curtain and see how this secret system works. What exactly are currency swap lines and why do they matter so much? When a crisis erupts, foreign banks don't just need their own currency, they desperately need US dollars. That's because the backbone of global trade, whether it's oil, commodities, or debt payments, relies on the dollar. If dollars suddenly become scarce, entire economies can grind to a halt. Here, where the Fed steps in, it swaps dollars for euros, yen, or pounds with foreign central banks temporarily and at a fixed rate. No one defaults because the Fed can always print more dollars and the swap is reversed later. It sounds technical, even dull, but this mechanism is the lifeline that keeps global finance moving when panic strikes. Here's the real twist: this system doesn't just help in emergencies. It cements the dollar's role as the world's ultimate reserve currency. Not because everyone loves America, but because the Fed controls the emergency exit. Any country that relies on these swap lines is, in effect, locked into the dollar system. It's leverage disguised as charity. In 2020 alone, the Fed funneled over $400 billion through these lines, and most people never even noticed. This quiet power shapes the global economy, raising a profound question. If central banks can create liquidity out of thin air whenever markets panic, what's really holding the system together? The answer may be more fragile and more fascinating than we think.